Hello all, Tobe here again. Going to put up another video. This time it's going to be a full walkthrough of Zul Aman. We'll get started. The group was pretty good. I don't think we had a whole lot of problem with the dungeon. But anyway, we'll be getting started here in a minute. At the beginning of this, I've done talk to Vol'jin, and we'll start out where we're beating on the gong to open the gates to Zul Aman. Well, let's get into it. And here we go. Okay, as you can see, like I said, I've already talked to Vol'jin. We're about to beat on the gong to open up the doors. Getting this open. I hate doing this. Alright, now we got it open. There will be a timer that comes up in the middle of the top of your screen. That timer is for a timed mount run. I've never been able to complete it, but maybe one of these days I will. Alright, here we go, pulling the first pull. Just a couple guys with a bunch of little bitty ads that come running up the steps. Nothing major. And I hope the volume is up this time. I'm trying to talk a little louder, get things where everybody can hear. I noticed I had some issues with volume the last time. About to down this guy. Alright, now, as soon as you get done with that little pool, you'll mount up and we'll run through a little mini gauntlet. And there's the timer in yellow right there by my buffs that I was talking about. Alright, you go to the left and you go up the hill here. This is like a little mini gauntlet. We'll pull these guys here, and there will be like little eagles that are going to come down, and you'll have to pick those up here. I'm going to move on up and take out the second group because the healers seem to be keeping up fairly well. Mark the skull, pulling it down. DPS was pretty good in this group. At least I think it was. I'm not quite sure. Looks like the hunter's lagging behind me a little bit. There come the eagles. Also, there will be a couple of ads that will come. There they are, right? I think that was them. No. They're going to come up there. They should be coming up here shortly. I think I pull this next group and then they come. Yep, there they come. Back up from behind us, up the hill. Just pick those up if you're the tank. Kind of watch it if you're DPS. You want to stay up closer to the tank on this little mini gauntlet, because that will happen a couple of times if you don't move fast enough. We did a pretty good run on this, so it wasn't real bad. This first video is going to run up to the end of the first boss, or the pool right before the first boss. See, there's some more eagles coming in. We're just going to down this trash. Pretty quick, went pretty easy. On the steps to my right now is like the little end guy to the mini gauntlet. He's the last guy before the first boss. I'll get him pulled, and then two more ads are going to come up from behind us there, up the hill where we just came from. I think they'd come. We might have been moving a little too fast for them. But anyway, normally there's two more ads that you fight with this guy because of time. I guess we didn't get the ads. But anyway, alright, this is the first boss in Zul Aman. He does a couple of different things. One of the things that he does is he will drop this big white eagle. If you're a DPS, you need to down that as soon as possible. And He also does a thing called electrical storm. When that happens, one person's going to get picked up in the air, and you have to run to the shadow that's on the ground. There's the eagle there. You see me mark him. I move over, Avenger shield him. I try to help out with the deeps on him a little, as much as I can. Looks like we were having a little problem downing him. I don't remember. And there, now he's down. Okay, so I can't remember if that happens every time, but there's the eagle again. If you don't, the faster you down him, the more time you have toward the boss. Yeah, we were having a little problem downing him in this group. And there's the electrical storm. As you can see, there's a big shadow on the ground. Everybody must collapse in and stand in it if you're not the one being picked up. I think he'll do it again in this fight. I'm not 100% sure. There's the eagle again, marking with a skull. Because of the problems we've been having down him, I go over to help out. I try to keep my back not turned to him. We downed him pretty quick that time, so if I'm not mistaken, he'll do electrical storm one more time in this fight, so you might be able to get to see it again. There's the eagle again. We're down him. It looks like we had a little problem this time too. Yep, there's electrical storm. See, now everybody runs to the little shadow on the ground underneath the person that's picked up with it. And that's pretty much Al-Kazim, or whatever his name is. Pretty much first boss in this run. Now you just mount up. We go back the way we came. We'll go the other direction. You do have to kind of watch things down at the bottom of this run. There'll be a couple of pats walking around. You don't want to ag those. I don't know if you'll get to see them in this. No, you won't see them unless they're up at the top of the next pool. So you'll come up here. We'll stop, let everybody group back up, and then we'll start the next pool. They're up there. There'll be 3 guys that'll jump down. I like to mark the axe throwers because they have a tendency to stun you if you're the tank. Just run over there. They'll all jump down, as you can see. Pick up aggro. Pretty simple. Just down them. Nothing fancy. They'll turn and throw axes at you if you're the DPS. And whatnot. I have made some changes to my screen setup due to the fact that I was healing Onyxia after this run. So I had to change where my heal bot was, so possibly in the next video you won't see, my screen setup will be different. If it really, not that it really matters, but anyway. Okay, now you pull these next 2 ads. Just a couple of bears. Nothing really major about them. If priests might be able to soothe them when they grow real big. I know hunters can trank shot them, and that'll take their enrage or whatever it is off. Alright, now we're coming up to the next pool. There's 1, 2, 3 pools before the next boss. This video will run all the way up to the end of the pool, right before the boss. You want to kill the medicine man first if you can, because he puts up a protective totem that makes everyone immune to all attacks, so I try to down him first. If you can get some quick CC on him, that's even better. I don't try to CC him anymore due to gear. But anyway, there's the protective coating. Now you want to hit that right there where I've got targeted the protective ward and kill it. Once you kill it, then the bubbles will drop. Get back on the medicine man, take him down. I don't know. Everything seems to be going okay, so we probably didn't wipe here. No, medicine man's down. We'll be fine. I kind of remark every time I change targets if I can. That way I can keep the rest of the group attacking what I'm attacking, make aggro easier. It's just basically just easy trash. I have seen wipes here countless times, so don't think it's going to be a pushover. Excuse me. Okay, now we're going up to the next pool. There's a couple of guys on the bear mounts, so it's technically 4 mobs. Mark the first. Just pick up the aggro. This healer was really good. There you see me switch targets to the other rider because he seems to me, he does more damage. So I like to do that. I remark, get the group on him. You down him, then you just kind of take out. And these bears, like I said before, they will, I guess it's a small enrage. They'll get bigger. They can be trank shotted. I don't know if they can be soothed by a priest or a druid. Maybe something to look into. Alright, here's the last pull before the boss. This can be tricky. I like to CC the medicine man, so I'm not dealing with him while we're fighting. You'll see me Avenger shield the other 3. Medicine man got CC'd, which is a good thing. I went in here later this morning on my DK and we wiped right here because the hunter was a retard. This one seems to be pretty good at what he's CCing, so really no problems here. Change targets. There you see the bears growing up, getting bigger. He should have been trank shotting them. Looks like one of them's getting put back down, and there goes the other one. So, pretty much you'll just end up downing the rest of this group right here. Once we do that, we'll go over and pick up the medicine man. Life jumping, they do hit kind of hard right here. Trying to keep everything positioned. Alright, now we just kill off the medicine. Well, we'll pick up the wards first, I see. And we'll kill off the medicine man as the DPS down the healing ward. And that's pretty much everything up to the first boss. The next video will be picking up where we left off right here. So thank you and have a good time. Wait on the next video. It will go from the second boss to probably the third boss.